And today is Tuesday, 17th of February, and I wanna show you the central part of the city, or to be more precise, the cradle of Kyiv, old Kyiv Mount. And also I wanna tell you not only about history of Ukraine, and I wanna tell you about modern Kyiv and events in Kyiv during this war. My name is Sergey. Once again, I am Kyiv guide, and also I am Chernobyl guide, but unfortunately Chernobyl is the area of the limits, and I conduct tours to Chernobyl zone very seldom now, and my tourists to Chernobyl are mostly media workers, because of Chernobyl exclusion zone is the area closed for ordinary tourists. And now I am on the place where Kyiv was founded, and you can see, or you will see some remains of ancient Kyiv, and this area, this mount, was inhabited in the end of 9th century, as far as I know. And in front of me is a national historical museum, and I can see some dog is greeting to me. It's a beautiful place, but there are not much walkers, much tourists here due to the war and due to the cold weather. Now it is about 6 below zero, and I cannot see really much tourists, and just walkers, just a lonely dog walker and some mother with pram. Museum is open, but there are not much visitors due to the war. And usually this place is full with guests of Kyiv, but not now. Not many people have guts to visit the war-torn country, so I decided to conduct my walking tours for those who is interested in life in Ukraine and in Kyiv, but afraid to visit the place due to this cruel and crazy war. So please stay with me, and I will show you the ancient city, and also you can ask me about modern life in Kyiv and Ukraine. Last night we experienced another massive missile attack on Kyiv. Most of targets, Russian targets, were in the western part of Ukraine. They launched different kinds of missiles on us last night. But as you can see, we still surviving, and will win. We had not other choice. And in front of me you can see St. Andrew Church. This beautiful church. It is beginning of Andriivsky descent. If you in Kyiv, please don't forget to visit that place. It is very popular among tourists. It is Museum of History, National Museum of History of Ukraine. And on this place was the first church in this area. Its name was a Church that Tithes. So 10% of all income Saint Vladimir, founder of this church, he spent on needs of the church. Okay, guys, I cannot see much viewers, but thank you those who is watching my stream. I'm new on this activity, streaming activity, so I don't expect too much viewers now, but I need your help, guys. I need your help, and please spread my channel as wide as you can do it. Well, once again, this is Volodymyr Mount, the place where Kyiv started from. And here behind the snow is a foundation of the oldest church of Kyiv, and I think Ukraine, because of before this church was built, Kyiv was inhabited with pagans, and it was the first Christian church built by Saint Vladimir. So, unfortunately, I cannot show you the church because of it was demolished by Bolsheviks in 30s of 20th century. Everything is slippery because of just yesterday it was heavy snow. And temperature is relatively comfortable, about 5-6 below zero, unlike 10 days weather when frosts were as low as 20-22 below zero. We experience blackouts, so internet not always and not everywhere is good quality. So please text me whether you can hear me and see a picture on your screens. This is souvenir stalls. You can buy some socks and some winter hats with the Ukrainian badges on these hats. Well, now I'm not going to go down to Volodymyrsky descent. It is beautiful place. And you can see bar. So it is a pedestrian area, and it's only for open only for residents, for people who live on this street. So it is a parking lot due to prohibition to drive on that street. And this is Desetinная Street, old street and super luxury street, because of in this building one of our former presidents, Leonid Kuchma, lives here. And in 5 minutes we'll be on Mikhailivska Square with the Mikhailivsky Monastery on it and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on it. This is one of the schools, secondary schools in Kyiv. Now many schools are on online mode due to massive blackouts and air attacks every day. So well guys, who is new, for those who is new on my streaming, my name is Sergey Uzlov, I'm Kyiv guide, and now we're in Kyiv. It's Desetina street. Desetina street has name due to the fact that I'll show you if you're new on my channel. So over there behind the fence is a place where was first church in Kyiv, Desetina church. So please text me whether you can hear and see me, because of due to blackouts, internet is not stable here in Kyiv, and sometimes my streams not successful due to bad quality of internet. As you can see, streets are semi-empty due to the war, due to the frost. You can see danger lines, but I have not other choice but to risk to walk along this street, because of I have not other option. We are nearing to British Embassy in Kyiv, in Ukraine. You can see British and NATO flags on the top. In several seconds you will see them closer. Well guys, thank you for walking with me. My name is Sergey. I'm Kyiv guide, and today I decided to show you area around ancient city. It's called town of Vladimir. Vladimir was one of the first rulers of this area. So now we are on the site of ancient Vladimir town. And we are nearing to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Building of modern Ministry of Foreign Affairs was built in 30s of last century for headquarters of Communist Party of Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. So after Ukraine gained independence in 1991, this building became seat of Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. Flower delivery, bouquet express, and these cars belong, I suppose, belong to workers of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and maybe students of Diplomatic Academy, which is in this building on right here. And on distance you can see Mikhailivsky Monastery. It is one of the oldest monasteries in Kyiv, and unfortunately it is not original. It is not original church because of original was demolished by Bolsheviks also in the 30s of 20th century. Thank you for walking with me, for watching my stream, and for those who's new on my stream, I am streaming from the main, from the central part of Kyiv, Mikhailivska Square and Mikhailivsky Monastery. You can hear bells of Mikhailivsky Monastery. It is not religious, it is some modern song. Good morning 5575. But say true, it is not morning now. It is now. It is 4 p.m. here in Kyiv. And on Mikhailivska Square, named after Mikhailivsky Monastery. Just a second of silence and listen to bells of the monastery. And now we're nearing to open an exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during the first stage of Russian invasion in 2022. And there are not only Russian military vehicles, there are some other exhibits. For example, this is a harvesting combine that was destroyed by Russians in Kherson district. It was donated the Howard Buffett's American businessman, but as you can see, Russians destroy everything in their path, including harvesting combines and trains and hospitals and kindergartens and school, everything in their path. So this combine was attacked by drone. A bit later I'll show you drone. Drone, it is unmanned airborne vehicle equipped with just with explosives, and every explosive it's very formidable thing for us, in spite of the fact that some of these drones have not explosives. Мало, дуже мало. Окей. Іноді буває 10-20, не більше.
Це вже краще.
Yeah, краще. Well, guys, it was volunteer, those who collect money for front for our soldiers. And briefly about exhibits on this open air exhibition. In front of me is a Soviet Union designed personnel carrier. But in this case, it is not a personnel carrier. It is a command and staff vehicle for guiding battlefields. So it was equipped with some electronics, computers, some radio stations, and so on. So, and next one, it is self-propelled howitzer. Its caliber is 122 millimeters. carnation or gvozdika in Russian. And here is Msta, a self-propelled howitzer also. It has caliber 152 millimeters. Look here. No, it's, no excuses. Thank you for watching there, 5575. Our planet is big, and I suppose that people from many countries uh, will watch my video. I am new in this activity, so please support me if possible, and put like button and subscribe my channel, this channel and other channel. I plan to conduct my streams from other channel, but I need more viewers. You know, algorithms of YouTube. The more likes, the more subscribers, the more people able to watch my video. And my stream is for people who is I know this guy. I know this guy. This is a tank T-90A. It was designed in Soviet Union, but it's underwent a lot of modifications, and now it is mostly used tank in Russian army. And you see, at present, armored vehicles, including tanks, they lost its importance during this war. Some people call this war Russian-Ukrainian war, but as to me, it is the wrong name of war. It is a brutal invasion of Russia on peaceful country. And okay, if you have questions about this war, please ask me, because of war for me personally began nearly 12 years ago, because I'm a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and I for the last time I saw my mother city nearly 12 years ago, to be more precise, in July of 2014. So after occupation, Donetsk and Lugansk in that year, and Crimea, obviously. So Crimea, it is Ukraine. It is Ukraine. So Ukraine is an independent country, and Russia recognizes our independence and recognizes borders, and we had maybe not dozens, but hundreds of mutual treatments and contracts and so on. So Russia always recognized our borders, but due to will of and whim of just one person, Putin, they started this war. But unfortunately, Putin has a very powerful weapon in his hands. It is propaganda. And I know what propaganda is, because I was born and grown in the Soviet Union, and I was one of the residents under influence of Soviet propaganda, and till the time when Soviet Union collapsed, I was sure that the Soviet Union was surrounded by hostile countries, and all countries wanted to occupy Soviet Union and make us slaves. But you know, it is 100% rubbish, and Russia, modern Russia, absorbed the whole bad things about the Soviet Union. Next to me is personnel carrier, Russian personnel carrier, and before Russian invasion to Ukraine, armored personnel carrier MTLB also produced in Ukraine, or to be more precise, in Kharkiv. And I know I encountered some advertisements in the local newspaper, and vehicle like this sold for 80,000 eight so sorry so 800,000 800 80,000 dollars. So I have no idea how to use this vehicle in Ukraine, because of it consumes more than 100 liters of diesel per 100 kilometers. It is very unreasonable to use vehicles like this, but they widely used in Russia for exploration, for taiga, swamps. They are floating vehicles. And here you can see a relatively new Russian battle vehicle, Tiger. Unlike other vehicles that were designed in Soviet Union. I think they just have stolen the design of Humvee American vehicle. And before Russian invasion to Ukraine, they were equipped with American diesels by company Cummins. And this is another Russian armored vehicle, mine-resistant and ambush-protected vehicle, Linza. It has a lot of modifications, and in this case it is an evacuation vehicle for 6 sitting wounded soldiers or for stretchers. Look at this shape of this bottom. It's able to withstand landmine with 8 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives. Well, let's look at the word we are fighting for. We are fighting for freedom. It is not empty word. It is very meaningful word for us, because of Russia invaded, assaulted independent country, and they wanted to make slaves of us. I know this guy. He's some correspondent from some Scandinavian country. Well. And in front of me is a monument to Princess Olga. It is in the middle of this sculptural composition, and she ruled this area since 945. So from the middle of 10th century. And on left is Andrew, first called. He was one of the 12 apostles. And on right, these gentlemen are Cyril and Methodius. They were Christianity enlighteners and also developers of Slavic language. Well, and behind this these vehicles, Russian vehicles, destroyed during first stage of Russian invasion in February and March 2022. Behind these vehicles is Ministry of Foreign Affairs. If you new here on my stream, I'm just repeating that you can see Mikhailivsky Monastery and Mikhailivsky Church that was destroyed by communists in the 30s of 20th century, and now you can see replica. But this replica exactly duplicates the original. It is active church. You can see some people, those who is visiting this church, and this monastery has about 10 monks. And on distance you can see all this church in Ukraine and Kyiv that survived Soviet era. It is Saint Sophia. It is not active church. It is a museum now. But it survived Soviet era, unlike this monastery. Okay, guys, now let's get closer to this monastery. And also I wanna show you memorial wall dedicated to our fallen soldiers. It is over there. Temperature is -6 or 5 below zero, but 2 days ago was thaw with a temperature about 5 above zero. Usually before beginning of full-scale invasion in 2022, it was I cannot say it was jam-packed, but there were much more people, maybe several dozens, but now you can see just some people. It is place of worship, and every day, nearly every day, foreign delegations visits this place, this memorial wall, in order to show their respect fallen soldiers. And maybe these are some not dignitaries, but they film something. Well, this is very beginning of the wall, and you can see that first soldiers gave their lives for independence of Ukraine in 2014. So I'm from eastern part of Ukraine, and I know maybe not everything, but a thing or two about the very beginning of this war, about events in Ukraine, present events in Ukraine, and before full-scale invasion, I was guide around Chernobyl. You know, especially old generation or adult generation know about Chernobyl catastrophe. Chernobyl catastrophe is an explosion at Chernobyl nuclear power plant in 1986, and within several hours and days, huge area around nuclear power plant became contaminated with radiation. So it is very nice. It is very interesting place. It was destination number one in Ukraine before a full-scale invasion, and I visited Chernobyl exclusion zone nearly 1,000 times, and it was magnet for tourists from all over the world. And I cannot tell the country that representatives of the country I did not gave them tours. maybe for exception of some African countries. Okay, this, as you can see, a lot of our soldiers died during first stage of Russian war because of Russian invasion. Russian attack on Ukraine started in 2014, and they tried to disguise this invasion, this occupation, as some kinds of separatist movements. And as I told you before, I'm from eastern part of Ukraine, or to be more precise, from Donetsk, and I can surely tell you that it was not separatist movement. It is 100% Russian special operation. Well, these guys died in 2015. Look at these faces. Some of them are in respectable age, and others are very young, and they deserved happy and prosperous life. But Russian world brought us destructions and deaths of hundreds of thousands people, not only soldiers at front line, because of they killed many civilians, huge amount of civilians. And did you know story about Mariupol? So Mariupol is a city that is 100 kilometers south of Donetsk. Donetsk, it is an official industrial center of Ukraine, with a lot of mines, machine building factories, and metallurgical factories. And so now, after invasion, after Russian invasion, after Russian occupation, they destroyed all industry in the eastern part of Ukraine, and in particular in Mariupol, they destroyed two huge metallurgical enterprises, and they killed as minimum 100,000 locals. I know this. I know this very well, because of I had a lot of friends and colleagues of mine from Mariupol, and they were lost without traces. Well, these guys were killed in 2017, and no one really knows how many casualties Russian walls brought us. And I'm refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and I saw my home nearly 12 years ago, or to be more precise, in July of 2014. Well, guys, thank you for your subscription, and thank you for your likes. If I deserve your likes, thank you very much. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and now I conduct tours around Kyiv and Kyiv district. During my tours around Kyiv district, we debunk Russian propaganda that says that Bucha and Irpin atrocities is Hollywood staged. No, guys. I visited Bucha and Irpin and other places in Kyiv district, and I saw it with my own eyes, and I talked to many locals, and they shared their impressions, their memories about time of occupation in February and March of 2022. So if you in Kyiv, or if you are going to visit Kyiv and Ukraine, please contact me, and I will give you a car tour around Kyiv district that was under occupation nearly 4 years ago. And you know that Full-scale invasion started in 2022, to be more precise, 24th of February. For me, uh, it started 8 minutes to 5 a.m. We were awoken by terrible explosions around Kyiv city, and they started to attack our power stations and thermal stations and food depots and other critical infrastructure. Please, guys, tell me whether you can hear and see me well, because of sometimes I'm Sergey from Kyiv, and due to the fact that our industry and our infrastructure is in poor condition, sometimes we experience bad internet connection, and I started my streams from central parts of Kyiv, because of I tried to show my viewers outskirts of Kyiv, but internet is, I felt with the quality of internet. Sorry for that, but maybe things will be better because of my main and my favorite destination was Chernobyl exclusion zone, but unfortunately that area is off limits. To say true, I conduct tours to Chernobyl exclusion zone, but very seldom, due to the fact that that area is under military administration, and people need a lot of permissions, a lot of papers to visit Chernobyl exclusion zone. Well, for those who is new on my channel, on my stream, I am next to Mikhailivsky Monastery, and you can see memorial wall commemorating our fallen soldiers. You can see their faces. They are. It doesn't matter how old they are. They were, and they deserved happy life, and they deserved to grow and breed their children and their grandchildren, and this memorial wall represents just several percent of our office. Look at these guys, beautiful faces, really beautiful. This guy Anton Alexandrovich was born in 84 and was killed in 23 of this century. This is entrance to Mikhailivsky Monastery. Well, and this is just only a church that survived Soviet era. I mean, white one, and blue one. Blue church is a replica, but it exactly replicates original, and it was erected in early 12th century, but it was demolished by Bolsheviks in 30s of 20th century, because of Russians did not, I mean Russians, I mean communists did not tolerate any competition, because of communism was a kind of religion, and they destroyed in 30s of last century, they destroyed most of religious establishments on this territory, and in general on the territory of Soviet Union. Well, guys, what do you know? What do you know about Soviet Union and modern Ukraine? If you wanna know something, uh, please don't hesitate to ask me questions. Because I was born in Soviet Union, and Soviet Union collapsed. I was about 30 years old, and everything is fresh in my memory about Soviet Union, memory about events in modern Ukraine. By the way, did you know that Russia and Ukraine were founded on the same year, 1991? So Soviet Union was the country that compiled of 15 republics. You know, Georgia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Armenia, and so on. Soviet Union was country consisted of 15 countries, and after collapse, after this dissolution of Soviet Union, 15 independent countries appeared on the map of our planet. Uh, I cannot say that all of the countries lived happily and free, but they were free countries. They were free countries. Since Russia recognized borders and recognized all these countries, but due to the whim of Putin, Putin is it is global criminal. He is a military criminal. He is a universal crime. He invaded my country, and for the last time I saw my home 11 and a half years ago. He, after occupation of Donetsk and Lugansk district, and I'm quite adult boy already, and I will not hide the fact that I took part in many get-togethers, parties before I left my home, and never I even heard the word separatism or separatists, because of these words were not used in conversation among our friends. And you know, in vino veritas. So what sober people have in their head, intoxicated people have these words on their tongues. And I cannot say the word separatism and idea of separation of Donbass, Donetsk, Lugansk from other parts of Ukraine. It's just did not exist. This topic did not exist. It is brought to Donetsk and Lugansk in 2014, and by all means, Russia tried to distance themselves from presence of their troops on Ukraine, but it is not true. Some GG Jack asking where is this. For all who is new here on my stream, I'm in the city center of Kyiv. Kyiv is the capital of independent country Ukraine. This was talking about maybe someone told about it. Yeah, but now I speak for myself, guys. And if you know, if you want to know my opinion of ordinary resident of Ukraine about this ongoing events, this war, please ask me. And by the way, in front of me is a wall commemorating our civilians, our activists, those who were killed by riot police, and I suspect some Russian agents during Maidan. Maidan, it is a rebellion that took place in 2013, 2014. At that time, Ukrainians were outraged by cruelty of riot police during times of pro-Russian President Yanukovych, and about maybe more than 1 million residents of Kyiv and Ukraine were brought on the streets Krishchatik, the central streets of Kyiv, to show their discontent with this cruel dissipation of peaceful demonstration. And during this rebellion, 100 and I don't remember exactly, 117 or so people were killed. Look at these faces. They are 100% civilians from all over the country, from Kyiv, from Donetsk, Lugansk, Lviv, Sumy, and other places. And in fact, it was the beginning of the war, present war, because of Putin saw threat for him and his regime in this Maidan. Maidan, it is a Ukrainian word for plaza or square. So Putin decided to what is the word? Pull down. Maybe I think pull down this people's indignance, and more than 12 years ago, residents of Ukraine, they chose European vector of development, and Putin did not like this fact, and he unleashed this war not 4 years ago, but 12 years ago. It started from occupation of Crimea, occupation of Donetsk and Lugansk regions in eastern part of Ukraine. So it is absolutely unfounded war. It is aimless war, because of Ukraine is independent country, and we don't live our own life. We don't want to be part of Russia. But Putin did not like this. He saw a threat in Ukrainian aspiring to freedom. Despite the fact that just 15 years ago, Putin and Russia in general, they recognized invaluability of Ukrainian borders, and in general they were not going to, I don't think exactly, but at that time in any way they did not show any manifestation to start the war. Well guys, if you're new here on my stream, I'm on Maidan, Mikhailivsky Maidan. Maidan, it is a square. So now we're on Mikhailivsky Square, in front of Mikhailivsky Monastery with golden domes, and in front of me is open air exhibition of Russian, and not only Russian, but mostly Russian vehicles that were destroyed during the first stage of Russian invasion in February and March of 2022. Let's start over again. Maybe you are new on my channel. Please subscribe my channel, and if not difficult, put like button, press like button. And in front of me is a commandant staff vehicle, Kushetka. It was designed in Soviet Union many years ago, and this is a floating self-propelled howitzer with a gun caliber 122 millimeters, and next to it is another howitzer Star S. It has caliber 152 millimeters, unlike NATO standard 152 millimeters. So during first stage of Russian invasion, we experienced deficiency of shells for this howitzers because of we expired our own shells on the territory of Ukraine, and we had to ask other countries of Soviet bloc, such as Poland, Hungary, Czech Republic, Slovakia, to supply us with remains of shells of Soviet standard. Next vehicle, it is infantry fighting vehicle, BMP-2, with automatic gun, 30 millimeters caliber, and this is a tank T-90A. It's widely used in Soviet army and in modern Russian army, but as you know, at present tanks and other vehicles lost their importance due to drones. Drones destroy any armored vehicles. So it is modern war. It is war of drones, and Russians attack us our rear with drones like this. You can see drone. They started to launch drones on Ukrainian rear in September, maybe in August of 2022. Well, and these unmanned airborne vehicles are able to cover more than 1,000 kilometers. So they launch drones like this from rear Russia to rear Ukraine, and here you can see warhead. Usually warhead equipped filled with 50 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives, and a drone like this has 3.5 meters length, and it is 2.5 meters wide. They started with attacking us by dozens of drones, but now at present they attack us with hundreds of drones. They are very primitive but very formidable. You can see engine of the drone. It is quite simple, for cylinder drones, and it was Germany designed, but Iranian made a copy of these engines, and now they produced in Iran and in Russia also. So since end of summer 2022 till nowadays, they launched hundreds of thousands drones on Ukraine. They were designed not for front line but for rear, and they killed hundreds of Ukrainians and destroyed many our houses and our infrastructural objects. Well, guys, if you able to see me, if you're interested in modern life in Ukraine, you please feel free ask me about modern life, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel, please. It is very important for me. By this you will support refugee from eastern part of Ukraine. I am refugee for nearly 12 years ago, and desperately need your support, desperately. So I don't ask you money, but I need money only also desperately. But please just subscribe my channel. It is will be your support. Thank you for that. And in front of me is a ballistic missile .U. It's able to carry 500 kilos of TNT or TNT, like some modern material, and it is just half of a missile. And original missile is 6 and something meters long, and it is a tactical ballistic missile, and it's able to fly only 120 kilometers. So it is a formidable weapon, but not for rear of Ukraine. It's used only at battlefield, or not far from, in area not far from battlefield. Well, for new viewers, in front of me is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, and this is Mikhailivsky Golden Domed monastery and church. I am streaming from Kyiv. Kyiv is capital of Ukraine. Temperature is, I suppose, -7 already. Just 2 days ago was thaw with temperature 5 above 0. But you know that Russia uses everything as a weapon. They weaponize even language, weather, culture, history. It is our trouble, and the most trouble for us is the fact that people of many countries don't consider this war as it is their war. They count this war as some distant war. It is not my funeral, but they forget that Russia is not only enemy for Ukrainians. It is a threat for the whole free world, and especially for neighboring countries such as Poland, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, Hungary, and other European countries. And for modern weapon, distance it matters, but it doesn't matter much as in previous wars, because of drone has if you new on my channel, I'll show you drone again. Drone has a speed about 200 kilometers per hour, and with a conventional propeller engine, and they also modified drones like this to with reactive engines, and speed of these drones is about 200 kilometers per hour. But missiles have speed uh, this M5, so 5 or 10 times faster than speed of sound. So please don't think that Russia is too far from you. And uh, Russia is the country that lies every time when they open their mouths. And they told that Ukrainian government suppressed Russian language on the territory of Ukraine, and eastern parts of Ukraine predominantly Russian-speaking area. And I was born and brought in western part, in eastern part of Ukraine. Sorry, eastern part of Ukraine, and I don't remember any case when my language, my Russian language, was suppressed. It was infringed because I traveled a lot around the whole Ukraine, and I don't remember. I don't remember when someone reproached me for my language. And after Russian invasion, I willingly, according to my own will, switched to Ukrainian language just to support, just to stress my Ukrainian identity. I want to be Russian. I want to live in Russia. Why should I? Uh, 51. Hello. Hello from Kyiv. Hello from Mikhailivska Square. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'm waiting for your questions about modern Ukraine, about history of Ukraine, if you have interest. I understand that people from many countries want to visit Ukraine, but I understand that Ukraine is not the safest country in the world, and that's why I started to conduct my tours, because of before full-scale invasion, Kyiv was visited by 1.5 million just foreigners. But nowadays, just some people have guts to visit Ukraine, and here on this square and in other central parts of Ukraine, I encounter people from all over the world, but most of them are very brave volunteers, those who come here to resist us against of a huge nuclear monster, and they bring us 4x4 vehicles, and I don't ask much about the purpose of their visit here during such a turbulent time. I think it is military. Watching from Finland, yeah. Thank you, Mr. 5151, or Miss. Thank you for your watching, and please subscribe my channel. It is very important for me as a aspiring streamer. What people from Finland tell about these events in Ukraine? Do they feel that Russia is a threat for Finland also? You are a member of NATO, but Ukraine is not a member of NATO. Many countries support us with money, with weapons, with other things, but excuse me, sir, that this support is half-hearted because of the world outside of Russia is very strong. It's very rich, and I think if people understand roots and consequences of Russian activity, military activity, people will, we, free world, able to put an end. Excuse me. It is still cold in my flat. Well, Russia is no problem. We need just to overcome fear before Putin and before Russians. Because if we have not other choice, Putin doesn't understand any words. He understands just power, just strength. Yeah, you have a long border with Russian, but Ukraine is between Russia and you, between the West and Russia, and it is never ending war. I can't see any sign of finalization of this war. It's just empty words, and they attack us every day, and every day hundreds of our soldiers die, hundreds. Price of this war is very dear for us, very dear, and I lost a lot of my friends, a lot of colleagues of mine, because before full-scale invasion I was a guide around Chernobyl zone, and I buried up to, I cannot say exactly, I lost connect with many colleagues of mine, but I know exactly that five my colleagues of mine were killed at front line, and another one he just lost. He was just lost, Yuri. He was lost without traces. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, guys, please subscribe my channel. It's not difficult because of it is very important for me and maybe for you also, because of during my streams I try to debunk Russian propaganda. They invaded Ukraine under false pretext, and they told that Russian language is suppressed in Ukraine, but no. I was born in Russian-speaking family, and I studied in kindergarten, in school, and university in Russian. And after Ukraine gained independence, I traveled a lot of around Ukraine, and Russian and Ukrainian languages used 50-50. I have many Ukrainian friends in Finland. Thank you for support of Ukraine, and any support is very important for us. But we need to put an end to this war. Guys, it is not difficult. We need just your understanding. What is this war? And this war is a threat for all of us, not only for Ukrainians. God bless you. Thank you, my dear.
Акуратно.
Thank you, everyone who supports Ukraine. Or what does it mean support? Support, it doesn't mean money. It doesn't mean some tanks, some bullets, and so on. Your understanding. It is a weapon also. It is a weapon of freedom. So freedom, so many democratic countries, European democratic countries, they don't think that democracy is the thing that we need to guard. Because of as it turned to be democracy, it's a very fragile thing. Look at the United States. For me, United States it was sample. It was sample of democracy before Trump swept the power. Because of people relaxed, Americans relaxed, and they think it is democracy. It is something not. It is everlasting thing. Not, guys. Democracy, even without war, needs protection. It needs your protection. No, no, 51, I don't know this lady or this person. I don't know. I know a lot of words, a lot of friends, my friends from Finland and from other Scandinavian countries, because of I'm Kyiv and Kyiv district guide, and I conducted dozens of tours for residents of Scandinavian countries such as Norway, Sweden, and also Finland. But Finland is a huge country, as well as Ukraine, and unfortunately, I don't know Hanno. Well, guys, feel free, ask me questions about how we survive this winter, and every day we subject of Russian attacks. And for example, yesterday they launched several dozens of ballistic missiles on Ukraine. It's ballistic missiles is a thing that is really difficult to take down. And also they launched about 400 drones. I showed you drone, and I can show it again on distance. You can see some plane. It is actually it is not plane. It is just unmanned airborne vehicle. It contains, as usual, it contains 50 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives. Sometimes they launch drones without explosives, but I told you before that I'm a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and during this war I had to change 7 apartments already. And the last time, 2 months ago, drone like this without warhead, just dummy drone, attacked flats of my landlord. And my landlord actually had 2 flats, one flat for him, for his family, and another for rental. So drone like this without warhead destroyed his flat, and he miraculously stayed alive. And we needed to search, urgently search another flat. It was 7 flats during this war. And you can see not much people here, but I'm sure that everyone, literally everyone, lost something or someone during this war. I will speak for myself, and I lost my house and my flat in Donetsk, and I lost my garden with a big variety of fruits and vegetables and everything. And I was not able to harvest a lot of vegetables and apples and pears and even peaches in July of 2014. I left them. I don't know what is with my flat now. I have no idea, because I lost communication with my neighbors, and Russians changed the telephones, and they cut any communications between Ukraine under Kyiv government and between people who left on occupied territories. Did you know that one of the first open attack on Ukraine was in July of 2014? On that day, they launched missiles from Russian territory on Ukrainian military forces, and on that day they killed about 100 Ukrainian young soldiers, those who were conscripted just recently, and these guys were about 18 years old. It is easy to find this information from Wikipedia. So remember the name of this place. This Zelenopilля in Lugansk district. And second big attack, Russian attack on Ukraine occurred on 24th of August 2022. At that time, Russians, and not only then, they refused their presence on the territory of Ukraine during first stage of Russian invasion in 2014, and on that day, it was Independence Day of Ukraine. It was 24th of August 2022. 2014. They crossed our border, Ukraine from Rostov. It's easy to check my words from Wikipedia also. Just ask Wikipedia about Russian invasion on Independence Day on 24th of August 2014, and they crossed Ukrainian border by approximately 100 armored vehicles, and they refused this, but they lie. They tell nonsense every time when they move their lips. It is obvious. Sometimes it shocks me when some people from even European countries ask me, is still war here in Ukraine? It is, I don't know why. It is obvious. It is obvious. It is the most cruel and unfounded war after Second World War. So if you need exposing Russian propaganda, this debunking Russian propaganda, please subscribe my channel, and if you have guts, please visit Ukraine. It is, if you will follow recommendations of our authorities, visiting Kyiv is not as terrible as it's depicted, as you can see. Well, guys, for those who is new on my channel, my name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm a resident of Kyiv now, but before Russian invasion in 2014, I was resident of Donetsk. Donetsk. It is a big city of 1 million residents in the eastern part of Ukraine, and Russia invaded Ukraine under the guise of some kind of separatist movement, but it's not. No, guys, it is not true. It was a special operation of KGB because of Soviet Union was a mafia KGB country, and now present Russia it is a KGB country. It is absolutely not free country, and this country doesn't deserve any understanding because of all words they tell. It is fake. It is nonsense. They also tell that Ukraine, a small country, peaceful country, attacked, invaded Russia. It is unspeakable. It is unthinkable thing. Well, guys, it is cold. It is quite cold, but I keep streaming for you, and please help me to spread my stream. The more between your friends, maybe your colleagues of you, maybe your relatives, it will support me, because of I wanna to tell to as many people as possible. I know that in our world live, this is not secret, about 8 billion people, but now my stream is only for sometimes 5, sometimes 10 viewers, so I need more. So please help me in this. I plan to stream maybe not every day, but nearly every day from Kyiv. So please, I need your support. Thank you very much for subscribing and for your likes. Well, once again, my name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm from Kyiv. I'm streaming from Kyiv. I'm a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and I want to show you modern life in Kyiv. And if you have questions about the history of Kyiv, I'm at your service. Please, it costs nothing. Just text me, and I try to give you answer for any questions concerning modern Ukraine and ancient Ukraine. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. I'm on the site of open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles. They were brought here after first stage of Russian invasion in February and March of 2022. So nearly 4 years ago. And you know that Russia invaded Ukraine not 4 years ago, but nearly 12 years ago in February and in March of 2014, and they started their assault on independent and peaceful country Ukraine by occupation of Crimea Peninsula and Donetsk district and Lugansk districts under false pretext of defending Russian-speaking people. So first of all, what they did, they destroyed homes of people from eastern part of Ukraine, and they destroyed Pokrovsk, they destroyed Avdiivka, they destroyed Mariupol and other places in eastern part of Ukraine. So every word it is just fake. It is just fake. It is, to my regret, not all people around, even Europe, understand that Russia is a terrorist country, and it is a threat for all countries of Europe and the free world in general. Well, guys, if you're new here, sorry, I want to tell you a couple of words about this monument. It is not original. Original monument to Princess Olga, and Andrew first called. He's one of 12 apostles, and on right, these two figures. Represent Cyril and Methodius. They were Christianity enlighteners and also developers of Slavic language. This monument was erected in 1911, but after Bolsheviks swept the power, they destroyed this monument, and now it is a replica. But this is the very case when replica looks better than original, because of original monument was of concrete, and after Ukraine gained independence, this monument was rebuilt. And before, in Soviet era, it was just square here. It was just asphalt. I don't know, because of I asked many residents of Kyiv, and they don't remember what was this. I just saw some photographs. It was just flat space. It was nothing. Even some remembers any marks of monuments like this, because of communists demolished all, maybe all, maybe most part of religious establishments, such as churches and monasteries, and because of they felt Christian religion was rival, because of they did not tolerate any competition, because of communism by itself. It was kind of religion. Well, in front of me you can see building with columns. It is Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, and this is an exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during first stage of invasion in February and March of 2022. And here is harvesting combine that was given to as a present from American businessman Howard Buffett, and it was destroyed by a Russian drone in Kherson district. I am in Kyiv for my new viewers. Temperature here it's -6, I suppose, maybe -7. Unlike 10 days ago when temperature was as low as 22 below zero. And Russia uses this weather as a weapon, and they keep trying to plunge us in darkness and cold. And this is how you can call this another than genocide, because of they want to kill us, all of us. And please don't turn your eyes blind on this massive mass killings in Europe in 21st century. Well guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing my channel. And I promise that I will keep streaming from streets of Kyiv. Okay guys, to say true, I'm cold already, I'm frozen, and I'm going to wrap up my stream, and I'll be waiting for you on my channel, on this channel, and other channel. You can find link to my new channel underneath of your screen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. We will survive, guys, but we need your help. Thank you very much. See you again tomorrow. Oh.